it's Tammy with It's All About the Dogs.
Noelle with Positive Directions Canine Academy. Happy to have you guys here today. Today we're going to talk about focus.
I've got one that's not so focused.
Not so focused. She's all over the place. There's lots of different types of dogs, but every dog can be taught to pay attention. And focusing or paying attention to your handler is a critical life skill that every dog needs to know.
Right.
Without it, you're not going to be very successful at getting your dog to do much of anything, especially getting them to come, because your dog's going to be focused on everything else but you. Yeah.
It's 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance, and
Yeah.
that's on a good day, right? So what we're going to do here with Miss Zella is I recommend that you start with something that your dog loves or enjoys. It can be food, which we've got here, which is just quick and easy to have. It can be one of your dog's favorite toys. Maybe they've got a favorite plush toy, or your doll's ball crazy.
She likes anything that bounces.
Absolutely.
So that's
Then
fine.
use what gets and keeps your dog's attention. And then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the attention from the item to us. So we do that by doing something very similar to what I'm going to do now. Zella. So I show her I've got something in my hand. I bring it up to my face. When she makes eye contact, I'm going to say something like, "Hi, what a good girl, you're focused on me." Then I'll reward with the item that she left me for. Okay, so if it's a ball, I might bring the ball up here, and then when she focuses on me, then I'll throw the ball or I'll bounce the ball for her. So it doesn't really matter what it is that you use as long as it gets and keeps your dog's attention. The important thing is that you transfer the focus from the item that your dog wants to your face. Good focus. Look
That's
at you
awesome.
doing it. Very good. Guys, this trick is really simple to teach. You can do it sitting in your easy chair at night in your most comfortable room of the house. In fact, I recommend that you start with a room in your house that's quiet, comfortable, a dog or a place where your dog typically goes and they're familiar with. Then you're going to want to work to where you're transferring to outside the house. Maybe you try the backyard or the front yard and then go off property. Did you know that dogs are, learning doesn't transfer from your house into public?
Right.
Yes.
No, we know that. And as you know, some friends and I have been taking our dogs on Sunday afternoons to different places around town. And I have really discovered how not focused she is by going to those places. So when we go into like Lowe's or Murdoch's is great because they've got all kinds of crazy smells, and now they have the little chiclets there.
Oh,
little
wonderful.
birds, and the feed products and the toy aisle, and it is very overwhelming, and it's really hard to get her attention.
Yes.
So I might be able to get her to sit for a second, but then she's just I can't get her to stay. She pops up and she's like all over, smelling everything.
Yep, gone again.
So what do you recommend in those kind of situations?
So to build stamina for something like this, I'm going to pull out a cookie or two. And what I'm going to do is, at first you might start with something like, show the treat, bring the treat up here, we transfer the focus to our face, what a good girl, and then give the treat. The longer that I hold off giving the food, the more endurance I'm creating in my dog. So I might show the treat again, bring it up here to my face, and I might say a couple things like, "Oh my goodness, Stella, you've got the prettiest eyes, and you're drooling, look at that." So as you guys saw, that took a little bit longer that time to give her the treat. So the more you delay satisfaction with whatever the item is, the longer you're building duration in the dog.
Well, let me ask you this too, because this is something I think that I struggle with, and probably a lot of other folks do too. When we go out into places like that, should we let them smell stuff before we start trying to reel their brain in, or should we start right off the bat and reel their brain in before we get walking down the aisle where all the distractions are?
Here's the thing about that, and that kind of segues into a whole new topic, which is how to manage your dog's energy. But if you allow your dog to continue moving forward with a high energy or an inability to focus, they're going to remain in that state of mind. So start at your car. When you get ready to get out, practice a focus right there so that you're starting with good habits and you're not building that intensity.
So the anxiety and we do a little bit of nose work when we're in there, and that really, she's all over the place for that because she's allowed to be looking for something. So maybe not so much doing that for a few weeks.
Well, or using that as like, that's what we do at the very end.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you can go find it.
Okay.
Yep, so give me some focus, then you can go find whatever. So, it's asking your dog to give you just a little bit of something, and then you give them something in return. And that something in return can be something as simple as a cookie that you slip out of your pocket, a game that you play with your dog using a ball or a toy. It can simply eventually be something like getting your dog to focus on you without having to use anything. I don't know if you can see Bliss. Come here, Bliss.
She wants a cookie really
Sit.
bad.
Good, focus.
Bliss is very
So
seasoned.
Bliss is seasoned. She's been doing this a long time. So as you guys can see, I've got her to where she'll focus on me without me having to have a treat in my hand. Good girl. Okay, that was awesome.
She really wants one.
She really does want one, so I might give her a treat. But as you can see, I didn't have to use a treat to get her started. She knows focus inside, outside, frontwards, backwards. And no matter where we go, I can get this kind of focus out of her.
That's awesome. Well, and as you know, I want to do some obedience sports with Zella, so I really need to work on getting this reeled in. So
Yes,
that we
you
can
do.
Some of that stuff.
Here you go, sweetheart. Awesome. So it's simple, simple, simple. The tricks are get something that your dog really enjoys, show it to them, transfer the focus from the item to your face, name it by giving it a word. It's something like hi, hello, focus, are you in there? Whatever you guys want to say.
Yeah.
And then that's the word that you're going to use to get them to look or to focus up at you. So from a new dog to an experienced dog, this is possible.
Yes, awesome. So next time, what are we going to talk about?
Well, I don't know. Next time we could talk about all kinds of stuff.
Tune in,
because you never know. We've always got really fun topics out there.
There's so much to talk about with training your dogs.
There really
it's
is.
pretty much endless. So.
It is.
All right, well, that's it for today. If you like this video, hit the like button and please subscribe to our channel. We would love to see you back here next time.
Great. Thank you, guys.